Hi YouTube, this is Mommy to Phoenix, and I decided to do today a pregnancy tag. It's the first time I do any kind of tag, so if I'm doing something wrong or anything, just comment below and let me know. I saw this on one of the other YouTube channels I'm subscribed to, and I'll put a link below on the name. So here goes. I'm going to answer some questions that I saw her answer, and then I'll post all the questions in the description box. So how and when did you find out about your pregnancy? I found out November 29th. It was the first day of my missed period. That day I was like sleeping so much, and I don't know, just decided to take a test, and I took a test and it was positive. So it was actually the first day of my missed period. How did you feel? I was shocked, excited, overjoyed. Like I don't know. Like it was so many emotions in one. I was by myself. So I sent my sister a picture and I asked her if she saw the second line, and she said yes. And so then when my husband came, I didn't know if I should call my husband or if, like, wait till he got home. It was amazing. How old were you? I was 25 at the time, and now I'm 26. How did you tell your partner? So we keep our keys in a drawer in the kitchen. So as soon as we walk in, we open the drawer and we put the keys in there. Like, that's just our routine. So I put the test in there with a little paper that said, "Do you see what I see?" Because the second line was like not really dark, and I had another test, a different kind, but I didn't want to take it until he was here. So I just put the test that I took, which was like a 99-cent one. So I left it in the drawer, and I'm sitting on the couch, and I can kind of see where the kitchen is. You see right here behind me. This is the living room, so you can kind of see the kitchen. So I was recording him, and he walks in. He's like, "Hi." I'm like, "Hi." And then I hear the drawer open, and I'm waiting, and I'm like, okay. So I decide to get up, and I'm like, and he's looking at it, and he's like, "Yeah, what does this mean?" And then, we started crying, and it was great. He was very happy. Did you wait 3 months to tell people? No and yes. We told our families and close friends after we went to the doctor. I found out December 29th, I believe, and for New Year's, like at midnight, I text, our closest friends and stuff, and I told them, and then we told our families, and I waited 3 months to tell like acquaintances and just the general people, other people, like pretty much I waited 3 months to post it on Facebook. Is this your first baby? Yes, this is both of our first babies. We've been married it's going to be a year and 2 weeks. And this is our first baby, and we're very excited. Do you want any more? If money wasn't an issue, I would want 4 total. So depending on how things go after Phoenix, we're going to decide when and if we're going to have another one. But I would definitely at least want 2, because I don't want him to be an only child. Do you your biggest cravings? So I haven't had any crazy cravings or anything but if you ask my husband, he'll tell you that my biggest craving was soda, because before I was pregnant, all I drank was water. Like, I could drink water with everything, and being pregnant, there's times that I want kind of like flavor with my meals. So he would say soda, and I couldn't really disagree. What's the best part about being pregnant? I feel the best part is always knowing where my baby is. Feeling him inside me, just knowing that he's protected, that I have him with me at all times. And that definitely is the best part so far that I can think of, because the idea of him coming out and into the world and having to like ever leave him, or like just always worried, like until like I don't know, like our parents worried. Um, what was the worst part? The worst part about being pregnant, I have to say, was feeling useless. Um, I'm like a cleaner, organizer. I like to do things for myself. To go grocery shopping, I like to bring the bags up. Like, I don't like to rely on people. And when you're pregnant, you have a lot of restrictions because you have this big old belly in front of you, or you can't pick up heavy things, or you can't move this. You have to wait, and I think that was the hardest part for me and the worst part, because I like to just do things myself, and I don't like to wait. So having to wait for my husband to do something, or like even just everything you do, you have to like stop because you get tired. So I think that was really the worst part. But I would do it again. Says, will you find out the gender? Yes, we found out the gender. We're having a boy. My husband's very excited. Do you have names? Yes. My husband actually picked out his name before me and him even met. So I had no choice. But I love the name. So it's Phoenix Anthony. And my husband has a big tattoo on his arm that kind of resembles why he picked Phoenix, and, you know, all that. And he has a spot there waiting. So, I mean, this name was very well thought out by my husband, and since I've known him, I knew that if we had a son, or when we had a son, that his name would be Phoenix. So I love the name. Do you have a birth plan? I really don't have like a legit plan. I kind of have a no plan. Whatever happens, I'll decide on the spot. Like, I know things that I do want or don't want, but I don't have anything, like, nothing set in stone. I have to see how I feel and take it from there. Will you breastfeed? I plan on breastfeeding, and I hope it all goes well, and I plan on not giving up and trying my hardest, because I know that's what's best for baby. At least that's what I think. And hopefully I don't have a problem with it. Will you return to work? Well, if you asked me a few days ago, yes, I would return to work. I was planning on returning in October. I worked in a daycare, but was actually my last day, and 2 days ago they told us that they're closing down. So after my maternity leave, technically I'm laid off. So I will be taking a few extra time to stay home with the baby, but I'm definitely going to return to work after that. Will you make your own baby food? Yes. I plan on making my own baby food. My mother-in-law gave us the baby bullet, so I'm very excited to use that. She actually bought it before I was even pregnant because I told her I wanted it. So I'm very anxious to start using that, but I still have a few more months before that happens. Ideas for the nursery. We're currently sharing a room with Phoenix, so right now we don't really have like the nursery set up or the theme. We don't have any of that. We just have all his stuff, and I'm going to make a video on that, so you'll see how we kind of fit his stuff with our stuff and made everything work, and nothing's crammed, and it really worked out really well. So when we move, I will be planning his nursery and all that, but I haven't really thought of it because right now he's going to be with us, and I don't feel it's really necessary at the moment. So when we move, then we'll decide exactly how we want to set up his room. Well, that's all the questions. So if you have any questions, let me know below, and I will write the questions in the description box because I believe that's what you do with the pregnancy tag. And I look forward to doing more of these. So bye, YouTube.